Tes, tes. Tes, tes. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Lawannya DC ternyata lumayan poin gratisan. Lawannya DC ternyata lumayan poin gratisan.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Messi. Now it's Rashford. Serginho, nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. It's played through for him. That's a good ball. Diogo Costa gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Elects to cross. He's having a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Wilshere. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Villa. He's away. David Villa! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Inter go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Messi. Now it's De Ketelaere. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Messi. Rashford! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's not got that quite right. Baresi. Saliba. And he's surging through. Real chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven... Goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Now it's Villa. Strokes it back. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get it? Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Inter Milan take the lead. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. De Ketelaere. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Burn. Now Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Saliba. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Burn. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Burn. Now Saliba. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Vinicius. And he shoots! Wilshere. And it's Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a little undercooked. And it's Hakimi.
Tampa Bay really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Baresi cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Dijk does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri gets a foot in here. Now it's Villa. And he's running through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Ketelaere. Wilshere. And De Ketelaere. Now it's Rashford. That has been slung wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Pedri. And Messi! Oh, whistle's gone. Now
Penalti kah?
So a
Penalti,
big
guys.
chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear.
Ganti pemain dulu ya. Ternyata ini yang ngalahin Shinsui. Halo, Om Kakak Benny. Udah lama itu Om.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, numero 8, numero 6, Messi, numero 21, numero 20, Villa.
What a save by Diogo!
Astagfirullah, ketepis.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Pelanggaran.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good read, needed to be. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. I think we're just about done here. Filippo Inzaghi. That's good play. Backward it goes. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Caicedo. 2 minutes to be added on. That's at the end. Inter Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.
Ganti nama tim dulu ya, ganti nama YouTube-nya. Siapa tahu nanti habis ketemu ada yang nonton. Bentar ya, share-share dulu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Ajax.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Well, they could break here. That's beautifully weighted. That has been knocked clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Neymar. He's going for goal. They've got to be quick to recover this. In for the pieces. It's in.
Well, once more,
Di back pass malah
and we
ditepis.
can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Very nicely done. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nicked it back promptly. Searching pass he's played there. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's David Villa! He's got a goal! And the lead
Smart assist ini lawannya.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saliba. Neymar wins the duel this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Cáceres. That is lovely. Good ball, good take. Baresi did just about enough to come out on... Right card! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone... Has another go! Goal! Ajax! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And it's Neves. Now it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's shot at goal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Ajax go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves. And the counter is on. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Now it's Pedri. He's had it taken off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Right card. Pedri. Pedri. Threads one in. He's onside. And that is expertly dealt with.
2 added minutes has been
Neymar
indicated.
has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Nicely spread. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's the end of the first half. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back.
And the shot! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Ya ampun, kok gitu umpanya.
Get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's been cut out, well played. Odo. And it's Messi. Yamal has it in a wide position. And this is Van Persie. And the finish!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Raul. Now it's Villa. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 27.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Odegaard. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. And Caicedo.
Van Basten. Number 13. Schneider.
Raul always looking for that half a chance. That'll be a throw. Odegaard. Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Might be danger here. It's Van Basten!
Comeback.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Oh, ini udah ada super sub Inzaghi. Tambahin Van Basten. Inzaghi-nya super sub ternyata. Waktu itu udah ditambahin. Kurang Van Basten nih, harus kasih super sub.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Indonesia take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is a great pick out. Van Basten. He is through here. Ball is over the line. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. Aimed in towards the centre. That's an excellent interception. Havertz, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Baresi. Schneider. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi makes the interception. Rijkaard. To Havertz. And this is Van Basten. And it's Schneider. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Baresi. He's through here. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 3
That's
minutes
tidy.
added time.
That is good strength. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free
Maksudnya malah
kick.
ke tengah Inzaghi.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Schneider picks it up out wide. That's good play. Caicedo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that is that. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Indonesia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position? He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xavi Alonso, Rodri, and it's Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. Caceres receives it in a wide position. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal has it in a wide position. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Rijkaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Byrne. Saliba. Baresi.
Ya,
Mateus. And it's Ødegaard. Raul. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal gets into some space. Alonso. Out towards the flank. This looks promising. Decent chance! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. For Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, and this is there's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ødegaard. Baresi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get it through? That's a throw. And it's Messi. Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van der
There
Ven.
will be 1 minute added time.
For Xavi Alonso. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And it's played in. And this is Raul. Raul!
Astagfirullah.
As the first half draws to a close. Indonesia were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rijkaard plays it short. And it's Messi. That's a good ball. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Ødegaard goes short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Filippo Inzaghi. Caceres deals with that comfortably. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised
Absen,
for
Mas.
offside.
Halo, Bang Jamal Giasian. Halo Bang Jamal.
David Villa looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Rijkaard. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And a chance! It's in!
Akhirnya.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. This is threatening to be... Inzaghi! Oh, how's that for a goal?
Fabiansa. Halo Bang Fabian. Facecamnya mana Bang Zaidan?
Do not write them off.
Gak ada Bang, ini PS4 soalnya.
That is
Waktu itu pakai facecam itu PS5. Ini PS4 pakai
Oh,
PS4
Peter,
ini
it's
Bang.
a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Basten. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Indonesia
Gak ada
presented with
facecam.
a golden
Gak
opportunity
ada
here.
kamera ini.
To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh.
Indonesia go into the
Oke
lead.
Bang. Iya
This
Bang.
is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Burn. And they've switched it over to the other side.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mateus. Alonso. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Real chance!
Untung.
And that could
Nggak
come
bisa
back
di
to
match
haunt
up
them.
loh.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Nasib comeback. Alhamdulillah Bang, ini semoga skornya bertahan sampai akhir keunggulannya.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chance for a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Bisa mantul ke situ match up-nya.
Desperate defending required here. it's hoisted clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen,
There
I
will be
think.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Pedri. Byrne. And it's Azar. Azar goes on a run down the left wing. Van Basten. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri. Caceres. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be the
Inzaghi,
final act.
sang super sub Inzaghi.
Tunisia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Lah, tadi perasaan ada Batistuta mana ya? Oh, ini pack. Batistuta. Ntar aja deh. Sayang koin. Cadangan.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled out
to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Threads one in. McTominay.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foot in. That'll be a throw. Casemiro. Raul. And it's Ødegaard. Rijkaard. Indonesia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa. Chance! He's delivered all right!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot!
Untung.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pinches it off him. Serginho. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Baresi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Burn. And it's Ødegaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa. Ødegaard. That's a nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. David Villa. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward. Vardiol. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Casemiro powering forward here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. Alexander-Arnold. And Serginho. Casemiro. And it's Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. And he skips past his man. Now Saliba.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Caicedo.
time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead.
Ya ampun.
McTominay. Serginho. Casemiro. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And here's the chance to counter. Serginho. And Azar. And this is Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And he's searching through. Serginho. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! It's there!
Lumayan juga ini El Hadji Diouf.
To the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lovely feet. And it's Messi. And here's Raul. Messi. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi. Now it's Villa. He's through, now is he in? And he shoots! Sensational from David Villa! A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both
Number
sides,
15,
actually.
Erdegaard.
3-0, and
Number
things are
6,
starting to look awfully
Messi.
cosy.
To be
Number
expected,
18,
Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been
Coming on the
threatening to
field,
do and will
number
continue to do
11,
by the looks of it.
Hazard. Number 8.
Closing in on the
Pedri.
last quarter of an hour.
Number 13, Schneider.
Schlotterbeck.
Number 10, Darwin Núñez. Substitutions taking place.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Di Lorenzo. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Casemiro. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And Gvardiol. Casemiro. And Gvardiol. And that has put paid to that. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Pedri. Shot could be on. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Hazard. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Well, they can break here. Burn.
2 added minutes has been
Not
indicated.
too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. That's beautiful. Big chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Backnya bisa melongo doang ya. Padahal udah di pencet.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Villa. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And the flag has stayed down. And he decides to cross it. Schmeichel deals with that, nice and simple. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nicely worked. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get Messi! Loose ball now, in for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Ødegaard, it's a searching pass. And he's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shoots! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo is flagged offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish?
Yeah.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Raul has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Villa. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Ødegaard. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard goes short. And this is Raul. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ødegaard. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Indonesia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Villa. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That ball looks a good one. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Produces a cross. And they've got rid. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Knocks it into space. Thinks about... It's Van Basten! Oh, it's hit the post! No way through, so back it comes. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That is a great pick out. Keeper gets his hands on it. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Villa. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Backward it goes. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot!
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now Odegaard. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dembele. Dembele going full tilt down the left. Pass is just off target. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Raul.
Udah.
Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's charged for a shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Astagfirullah.
They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, and we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Kebobolan menit akhir malah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, you can run onto that. And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Foden. Oh, well played. Burn. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Raul. Raul going full tilt down the left. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, facing up. Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, important interception. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Baresi goes sliding in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is lovely. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Referee's had a good
Mas,
look
ayo kok
and
op.
given a corner.
Kapan?
They've got
Kapan,
a
Mas
healthy
Jamal?
number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard plays it short. Shot could be on. Mike Ødegaard! He's
Kapan
missed,
kok
but
opnya?
not that far.
Ødegaard certainly knows that he's missed a real
Mas
chance
Jamal.
there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi. Now it's Villa.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Foden, nice-looking ball. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fernando kok off-fan. Sekarang kah?
Ambitious ball here. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Villa. Now it's Raul. Hops for safety. Serginho. Foden. And he welcomes it in. And he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. David Villa. He could be in here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Raul. Osimhen.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
David Villa! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's chosen to go back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Ødegaard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Lofted in, and he's taking no chances there. David Villa. Vardiol makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ødegaard. Raul. Messi. And it's made its way to him. He's free. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oke, habis ini ya nyelesain satu pertandingan dulu ini, Mas.
Number 2 then. Rijkaard moves short. And it's Caicedo. Raul. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Indonesia are still that goal to the good.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural
chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Indonesia are sitting pretty. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to...
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's there to belt it away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Villa. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's onside!
Alah.
Foden. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Into the last quarter of an hour. It's their second corner of the game. Raul gets it away. Drives it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Messi. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! David Villa! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cerezo Osaka clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot!
Added time.
Serginho. Oh, no question, that's a
Sliding
foul.
tackle.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Guardiol, brilliantly cut out. Raul, David Villa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Empat lima dua tiga empat delapan tujuh nol. Makasih Mas Zaidan. Siap Mas Jamal. Makasih juga Mas Jamal.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Barcelona have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Hullet. Deco. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Van Basten. He tries a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Oh, mantap sekali Mas Jamal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, terrible pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Deco. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Luis Suarez! And he was alert to it. Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aduh.
Pelé. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely shaped ball, and it's been played through. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Van Basten. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Thuram. Nesta. Can he get it through? And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a mistake! Thuram. Now it's Hullet.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. And it's not gone well. Deco. Searching pass he's played there. He's picked his way through. Great chance!
Lah.
A really
Astagfirullah.
close save, and the last action of the first half.
Kayak gitu nggak
The
gol.
team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's a throw. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Shot could be on. Deco. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good vision. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Over to the other side. Thuram threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Tunisia
10,
with the corner.
Messi.
They're first.
El dorsal 25. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. El dorsal 14. El
Red
dorsal
card,
That is
red
doing
card.
no harm at all.
2. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
No, again there's no way through. And this is Adriano. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that should get the job done. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. No, it's come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard. That's an imaginative pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Backward it goes. Out towards the flank. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's clever. And this is Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. And it's Salah. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Indonesia can consider themselves just about safe now. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pele. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Sliding.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a deep far post.
Oh, what about that? Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Adriano. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is
Lah, kok lama?
boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
And Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Not a lot we need to say about that. Messi. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Deco. And this is Cruyff. He's shot, surely!
Ampun.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a hit!
Jadi ketagihan
Nice.
shoot
Just
Messi.
not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Deco. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fires it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's ruffled a few feathers. but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a goal kick. Still goalless. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Deco. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Cruyff. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff. Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Messi. He's found a way through. And a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it's... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini with the clearance. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aims beyond the defence, and that pass just didn't quite work. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
1 minute at a time.
Threads one in. Bale. Look at the space here.
Gagal.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Johan
And
Cruyff.
we're underway again.
Number 20.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Scholes. Number 26, Targets.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a threat. Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. Oh, can he get onto this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is good alertness. Can he get it through? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dapat.
And they win it back again. So we've reached the hour mark. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Turan.
Substitution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Knocks it into space. And it's Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Nedved. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, red, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Eto going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Wah, malah selebrasi.
Now, who's going to be first to this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Enak juga Carlos ini.
It's a straight red. He
Buat
has been
lari-lari,
given his
Carlos.
marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Follett looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Gullit.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he got here?
Penalty.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! He has spurned it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to pass it through. And this is Gerrard. Cruyff. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And a quick reminder today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just
Oke
the
guys,
scoreline.
sudah dulu ya. Mau off
Many thanks
dulu.
to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Terima kasih semuanya yang sudah nonton. Terima kasih semuanya yang sudah nonton. Sudah meramaikan live siang hari ini. Sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.